Hi friends, I'm Debbie from Debbie's Bright Ideas, guys, and I'm jumping on for some late night crafting. We're gonna make a cute lollipop here tonight. So come on in. If you happen to be scrolling by, jump on in, say hello. If you happen to catch this later, hashtag replay, let me know you were here. I always do greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into the craft. My light does seem kind of bright here, but I don't know if I'll be able to tone it down because it plugs over there. Maybe I'll give it a little turn this way. Hi, friends. Okay, I'm going to find myself really quickly here on the other device. Hi, Ramona, it's a late night. I am on late. I thought I was going to get on this morning. Wasn't able to. But had a really good day today. I actually even got to take a nap. Took a little nappy. And got a lot of stuff done here around the house. And I said, you know what? I took a break from packing orders. Hi, Cecilia. I'm not going to continue on tonight here. I paused and I'll continue tomorrow morning. But I said, I'm going to go ahead and get on here and do a craft. I'm going to make this one here. Okay. So let's get started on that, baby. We're going to be using some Dollar Tree foam, right? The dollar, when I bought these, they were $1.25. They're now $1.75. I only have a few left. I've kind of gone through them all, but, 7:30 in California. Yeah, my husband's in Cali right now, so he has 7:30 for him over there. He's just about to get out of work, and so I said, you know what? Let me get on here. Because then after this, I'll talk to him for a little bit before I get ready to go to bed. Hi, Jennifer. So let's get started. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to create some buildup on this because I have to enlarge this for this lollipop. Of course, Hank and Daisy know I'm alive. I promise they had been really quiet and really good today. Thank you. And all of a sudden I click live and they know. And it's showtime. It is showtime. I have hair all over me. I'm going to use the half cup here to create some buildup around my form. So I'm going to use this white and then I'm going to use this hunter green that I have for the top because I have to kind of make it a little rounded just so that it can have that kind of poof to it. Hi, Denise. How are you, friend? Hi, Vicky. I'm doing some late night crafting tonight, my friends. Hi, Becky. Hi, Debbie. I am going to make a cute whimsical Candyland lollipop. And you know what? I was going to start with the macarons first because I'm going to need 3 macarons for the top of my lolly. So after I do this build up really quickly, I'm going to do the macarons. You placed an order on my Etsy. I saw that. It's packed and ready. It's been packed already, Miss Jennifer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm doing good, Denise. I'm here. It was a very good day. Hi, Shannon. It was a very good day. I got a lot done here. When I get done from here, I'm going to go watch some of my Housewives that I need to catch up on. But because I love the Housewives episodes, I know they're so dramatic, but I love them. And I'm going to roll this out to 18 inches long because that's what goes around this form. That fits perfectly around this form. But yeah, I even got to take a nap today, guys. I took a break with my shoes on and everything. I sat on the recliner on the heating pad. And before you know it, Hank and Daisy were there with me and we all fell asleep. We took a really good nap. I was watching the Hell or High Water, the Katrina episode, when Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans on Netflix. Gosh, it was so sad. And as soon as I finished, as soon as it was over, I just dozed off. Hi, Jill. How are you? All my buddies are on late. What y'all doing? But I know what are y'all all doing? And I'm super excited, guys, because it's a long weekend. We have off on Monday from work for Labor Day, and it's like It's like, when your kids were home for summer or when they're off for the weekend and they want to stay up late. That's how I feel. I feel like I want to stay up late and I just want to watch all my shows. I'm going to make me some popcorn. I'm going to craft late. I'm going to do all the things that I always wish I could do right, on a work night. On a work night, you're always like, oh, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do this. I can't wait for the weekend. Well, guess what? It's here and I'm doing it. Hi, Edie's. Forgive the, y'all know. Y'all already know. Forgive the noise. My hubby's calling me. Let me answer really quickly. Hi, babe. Babe.
Hello, everybody.
Babe, I'm going to live really quickly, babe. So, okay, I'll call you back. I love you. He just got out of work. So when he gets out of work, he'll call. Oh, my poor honey. So glad to see someone on a live. me. Guys, I never get to get on a live this late or anything. I'm like super excited. Like, it's so fun. I know, but I didn't even get to see, were there lives today? Did everybody take Labor Day weekend off? You have a 4-day weekend too. You were off yesterday and you feel like it's flying by so fast. I know, it's like, you're like this, like, okay, how many more hours left? How many more days left? Like, you're counting, you're like little kid, right? Like, okay, I still have Sunday and I have Monday. And I'm like, okay. And somebody's moving the camera behind the thing. Those little dogs. Hank, get with Hank. Y'all think he does it on purpose. I'm telling y'all right now. Hi, Kimberly. You're a late night person, so yay! Okay. Well, thank you, because this is going to be a little bit. So I'm glad you're here. Okay, we have half a cup here, a little bit more than, you know what? I'm just going to use it all. And I'm going to cover up this. I'm going to, I kind of want to make it rounded, kind of like, like this one. You see how this is one of the styrofoams underneath, and you could see, oh, and I have a kitty at the window. Gosh, y'all, really? So you can see how much more I built that up. And you don't have any time off. The same here. Same here, Denise. I have one vacation day left. And I'm rationing it. I'm going to ration it for, I'll kind of add it to one of the holidays to extend out. But I kind of used up everything. Yeah. So my husband has all of December off, which is going to be so nice. Because he comes home and he's here all of December, and it's so amazing. It's my most favorite time of the year when it gets nice and cool. We light a lot of fires. We do a lot of outside grilling. We listen to our music. We just have a good old time. We spend a lot of time at the ranch in December. We pretty much spend all of December at the ranch. So you see, I'm just rolling this out, right? I'm about to have to run some dogs out. I'm not kidding. You can hear the kitty too. Everybody, guys. They have been quiet all day. And that's because I took all their linens out of their kennels and they're in the washer. Everything's in the washer because I was kind of on a cleaning spree today. So all of their linens are in the washer. Even though I don't lock them in the kennel, I put their linens because when I'm at work, they like to sleep in their kennels. But they just have the door open to their kennels. But they like to snooze in there. And all of their linens are in the washer because otherwise I would have put them in there right now. You have the last 2 weeks of December off. Aren't you? God, it's like, oh, that's so nice. Gosh, that's amazing. 2 weeks off. Woo, girl. That is amazing. I wish. Okay, you saw how I did that build up and how it grew just by doing that. You can see how much more it grew when I do that 18-inch log. And then I added the other half cup of the clay that I'm not using to the... I have 2 doggies and 1 kitty. My blue baby is gone. He's passed He's gone, guys. He passed away a few months ago, and yeah, he's been gone. But I have Baby and I have Hank and Daisy. Brats of the year. Brat 1, Brat 2, Brat 3. Okay, I'm going to use some of this red, and I'm going to use my macron mode here to make, instead of the 3 cherries, you guys can see here, I did macrons. So I'm going to do macrons. 3 macrons really quickly here. And if my husband's listening to this live right now, babe, can you hear Hank? He's out of control. He's acting real silly. Even Daisy had a kind of a sick stomach today, guys. So did I. It was weird. I don't know. I kind of woke up feeling a little bit off today. I started feeling like, you know how like when you go and you get like an immunization and you feel that soreness in your arm? And that's how I always know, like, I'm going to start coming down with something. Hi, my dukes. Yes, late night girl. I am on a late night tonight, girl. And I'm trying to not focus on that noise he's making. Is my fall apples for sale? I have not thought about putting it for sale yet, but I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided to post it to the Etsy yet, but if I do, I will definitely post it to the Etsy, and that way, but I'll let you know, Kimberly, for sure. Hi, sis. There's my sister too. Oh my gosh. Hi, sis. I'm on a late night crafting. I was cleaning and doing all kinds of stuff, but I was, like I was saying earlier, I woke up feeling a little off today, like I was gonna get sick. And but I've been having a scratchy throat, and I had like this soreness in my arms, and so I took Dayquil and ibuprofen, and I'm kind of feeling okay, but I had a sick stomach as well, and I took a Pepto-Bismol pill. And Daisy was feeling kind of sick too. She had she tossed her cookies earlier, and I gave her Pepto-Bismol too, so I don't know what the heck. Somebody save me from that dog. Somebody save me from that pooch. Okay, guys, I made these 3 really cute macarons with this mold. And aren't they just come out so cute? They almost look like a little bird or two. But they're just so adorable. I love the way they come out. This is one of my favorite molds. I definitely do use that one a lot. So we're going to put these away over here to the side while I work on our lolly. Okay, so let's keep going. We're going to use, I have some of this. We're going to be using the pink and the white. I have some of this pink here. I hope I have enough. I think I will. I used a cup. That's, when I made that one, I used a cup. So I should have plenty. Here, so let's get this started. Okay, perfect. Hi, Peggy. I know, I don't want to get sick. They're saying COVID's going around all over again, right? Like COVID is reared its ugly head all over again, and they say like it's coming back with a vengeance. So I kind of start feeling weird, and I'm like, no. Let me start taking things. So I took Dayquil, I took ibuprofen, I took a Pepto-Bismol, and I took a nap. I don't take naps. Like, that's very rare. Like, I knocked out for like an hour, or I don't even know, maybe longer. And that's really what made me think something was wrong, because I took a nap midday. Okay, so we're just rolling this out. I'm going to roll this out to cover this form. Hey, can you stop, please, Hank? Yeah, and it is. It's the new flu for the year. It's gonna be like that forever now. So definitely, but it kicks your butt, right? It's like you definitely know it. Like you know it. You start feeling those symptoms. I'm like, you're like, okay, I was kind of feeling a little off, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Okay, so we're gonna lay this over just like that. You can see immediately it starts looking good. I'm just gonna bring it over. The clay is nice and fresh, and it's already just sticking to that other part of the clay there. I'm going to add a little bit of tacky glue because I'm going to try my best to drag it and kind of cover it. It's going to be really thin, but I'm not worried about it because it's the back part of the lollipop. Of course, I want it to look cute in the back as well, but you know, if it's what I like to do with my backs is when they start looking a little messy, or if I didn't get to clean it up right, or if things got stuck to it, I'll just put a piece of foam sheet or a piece of felt and clean that up. But we always want to make sure we clean up our mechanics, right? That it looks good even in the back. And you can always fix it with a piece of foam sheet or a piece of felt. You can see that I'm just dragging it, right? And kind of thinning it out. So it's going to work. I'm not going to have to get a foam sheet or a piece of felt. Okay. I made, as soon as I turned the camera off yesterday, I made one really quickly. I made one really quickly, and because I thought I was going to get on in the morning and I was going to be able to do this, but y'all know. Okay, so here we go. Really cute, right? Already really, really cute there. What are you doing, Denise? Are you working? Are you making cutters? Or are you chilling? Are you able to chill today? I hope you're chilling. I'm just going to use this ruler here, and I'm going to just if I kind of I kind of want to do like a, so you have to be careful, right? Because then I'll mess it up if I do. I am gonna mess it up because I didn't do it like that last night, and and it doesn't matter. It's just kind of to help me. Basically, it's just like a guide for me. It's kind of like a guide. And instead of the 6, I'm gonna do just the 4, right? And it's kind of just a guide, so I'll know where to kind of put my whites. This is the way I did it last night, and it worked out really well for me. So I just grab my marker really quickly here just to kind of know where I'm going to put my whites. Just like that. Because I'll start talking and start cutting and then just attach things in wrong places, and then I'm like, oh no, you went shopping and you took a break, put it back to Monday? That's right, girl. I was gonna do that today. I was gonna do shopping. I was gonna go out and about. I was like, okay, I'm so excited. I want to do that today. I want to go to all my stores. Yeah. No, we didn't make it out of the house today. It's okay. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Monday. But were the stores packed? Were all the stores packed out there? And I'm just using 1/3 for each of my triangle, my cuts. So let's see. And this is kind of the way I did it last night. So just kind of eyeballing what I have here. And I know there's so many different ways, and I know you gave me a I got a cutter from you, right? And I want to use that, but I have to practice on it, and I have it right here, and I was going to use it. This is the cutter from Evie Danae's, y'all. It is the peppermint cutter, and I want to make one out of this, but I'm going to have to practice because yeah. But I'm going to make a lot of different ones out of this one for sure. I love this one, but I got to practice with this one. But these are from Evie Danae's. So if you guys have not seen her cutters, you definitely need to check it out. She is amazing. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for sprinkling because you know I didn't. And I always say I'm going to, and I never do. Okay, so I did that just like that, and then I'm going to bring it over to the edge here, and then just take my scissors and cut, and just bring that like that. You're going to see that I have that there, right? And I'm not worried about that because I'm going to make that log, and that log is going to cover that. So it cleans up any little marks that I have. Okay? So it's just a process. I'm going to do the 1/3 cup the 4 different times. Right. Be a little bit quicker. Condition. Let's see. I'm like, do I have my camera too close to me sometimes? Like, I don't think I could pick up the table. I hope you guys can see the table. You went to a thrift store and found a bag of cookie cutters for $4. Had about 25 cutters in them. What? Oh my God, that's amazing. You know what? I never thought about going and looking for cutters. They're freaking expensive. Hi, Katie. As many as we buy, like, especially like there's a bakery here that I go to, a bakery supplier. And she only sells the stainless steel, and they're expensive. They're super expensive. I mean, they're good, but they're expensive, right? But you know, I'm trying to really just, you know, like, I only really buy from Evie. That's pretty much the only person that I've been buying from lately because I just love all her cutters. But I have bought from the Mycy 3D cutters. I don't know if I said that right. And but I haven't in a while. They had a craft section. You were shocked? Oh my God, I would have been shocked if I would have gone and saw that they had it at the thrift area. They had the thrift store. They had a craft area. That's an amazing find right there. That's definitely an amazing find. My sister was on here. I can't believe my little sister. I don't know if she's still listening, but my sister was on here as well. Judy Lerma, guys, if you guys see her, that hop on here again. That's my little sister. I'm so happy that she jumped on to see me. Pretty much, if you want to catch me, I'm here at the house behind the camera, or here, you know, it's pretty much where my family catches me. If I'm not visiting, or it's not a holiday or something like that, this is where they can find me. Like, let me jump on and see if where she's at, because it can kind of be very hermity, you know. Locked in this house all day long. I love it. I even went outside and sat in the backyard for a little while today. That was, as the sun was going down, that was rare because it's been boiling hot here. And I just went and sat in the backyard with the doggies for a little while. And then it's like, they're the ones that wanted to come back in the house. They didn't even want to be out there. So, but it was nice. I didn't even start sweating. Normally I'm sweating like a banshee. But it was pretty nice. I can't wait for the weather to start changing. It was 100 degrees here today. We have not gotten any fall weather yet. Are you guys getting fall weather? Is everybody getting cool weather? I heard people were wearing sweaters and stuff. I'm like, what is happening here? I heard people were turning on heaters. I'm like, what? Heaters and sweaters and what? Here we're like, it's boiling, 100 plus degrees here in Texas. Insane. I want some of that. We're in a burn ban. We're in a phase 2 water restrictions. It's tough here right now. But I do believe, and I'm going to miss the news here, but it's okay. I'll catch it early in the morning. I do believe that they said rain. So hopefully we are getting rain. You guys see, I'm just rolling this 1/3 cup of clay here and then just cutting out these triangular shape cuts. And then just attaching them here to my form. And I'm sure there's so many different ways to make these kind of like peppermint type lollipops, but this is kind of way I just figured it out. I just did this last night. I'm like, it worked. It worked really well. And you can do the 6. There was another way that I was going to do it. You can roll out the long strip and then pinch it in the middle and then attach it that way. It was nice in Colorado 76. I'm jealous. Carla, how are you? Welcome, friend. It's chilly there in Wyoming. Ooh. Hi, Tina. It's been raining there. Oh, my gosh. Take me to Wyoming. Take me to Colorado. My husband and I love to go to Wyoming and Colorado. Gosh. We love it there. We like to go to the gardens of the gods. We like to just go all over the place there. It's been a while for us, but we like to go. Hot flushes keep you warm though. I know, Tammy. Gosh, you know what, guys? I think I'm having what do you call that? A relapse, a menopause relapse. I'm like, am I like all of a sudden, guys? I'm starting to flash again. I'm gonna be using this cup. I'm like, actually, what was it that I used? I think it was this one here. I think it was that one. I think it was the 1 teaspoon. And I made 6-inch logs. I think it was the 1 teaspoon and made 6-inch logs. So let's see. Yes. Didn't clean my table correctly. So we have black in there. Or I didn't clean my spoon right. Hi, Danette. Yes, I'm on late, friends. It is Saturday night here. And I am, I'm so excited to be having an amazing 4-day weekend off. So I'm celebrating with a late night craft, my friends. So I used a 1 teaspoon, right, of clay, and I am going to make it 6 inches long. That's how I measure my things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the ones that are going to go off here to the sides on each side of each triangular cut is going to be, I do the 6 inches, 1 teaspoon in measurement. Okay. And this is a repetitive thing, guys, but hopefully you're inspired to want to make one. So did I, Tammy. I thought I was done, and all of a sudden I feel like I'm having a relapse. And I'm like, I'm starting to, I've been having, of course I have had a stressful month at work, right? I don't know. I think I'm going to have to take some magnesium to help me kind of de-stress. It helped me with my stress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, I've been having the sweats again. I've been having a lot of brain fog. I was feeling a headache. I'm like, no, please, no. And you guys can kind of see like that, right? And that cleans it up really nice right there. When you put in these little logs like that, it cleans it up. So that's why I wasn't worried about if my cuts were a little too short or not. It cleaned it up really nice. You didn't see the icing smoother that you are using in Hobby Lobby website? I actually got it in store. They probably sold out. But yes, I got this one at the Hobby Lobby. And that one, and then also in this junk drawer somewhere. I had that, this is from the Dollar Tree. And this also works really nicely too. This little stamper acrylic thing, it works really nicely too. And this one here is at the Dollar Tree in the crafting area. It's nice, but that one's great for smaller. But since I like to, this one I'm going to make a little bit of a bigger log, a longer log. I need this one here. But I just love that it has a handle. Yes, this one is from the, it's where they have like, it's a icing fondant smoother, I think. I'm sure it sells out really quickly. All of the bakers and fake bakers and everybody else buys out everything, so it probably takes them a little while to replenish things. But I'm sure they will, friend. I have a hard time navigating through the Hobby Lobby website. I just don't feel like it's user-friendly. I don't feel like it's user-friendly. I kind of feel like it's a little bit, like it's not very easy to maneuver like through. Like I was looking for a piece of you know, like a cabinet that I had wanted there, that I'd seen in the stores. I seen it in both of the stores here in my area. And I wanted to just order it and have it shipped to the house. And I couldn't find it on the website. So maybe it's a thing with them. I'm super excited about being able to make all of these Candyland decorations for my baby's tree. And someone asked last night, like, how was I gonna connect my crafts, right? Like, what was I gonna do? Like, how was I gonna what was I gonna put to attach it? I did find these in the, I think I got these at Michael's, but it's a hook. Like you can screw those into your craft with some glue, or you can do it while the clay is fresh. But this will help when you're putting it on the tree. But also what I'm going to do on a lot of the crafts that I'm making, I'm going to be adding skewers to them. I'm going to cut off the sharp end because, of course, I don't want the sharp end to be anywhere near the baby in case she were to get anything. But I want to be able to just like push them into the tree with the skewer because they hold really nicely. Also, with the skewer, all you have to do is kind of like put it into the tree and kind of wrap the limb around the dowel, the skewer or dowel, and that'll kind of really hold its place on the Christmas tree. But these also are really nice. I was hoping to find something with a really longer screw in. You just ordered from Hobby Lobby website. It took 2 days before they notified that they actually went through. Oh, see, it's not. I'm telling you, I've tried with Hobby Lobby. In store, amazing, but navigating through the website, not so much. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Yeah, not navigating through the website, not so much. We have 3 more logs to make, my friends. I know this is the repetitive part. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, this is what we're making. We're going to make this cutie patootie. So if you saw me last night, I showed all my different Candyland pieces that I'm working on. And what I want to do is I at least want to make 2 or 3 of each piece so the tree can be really full. So you will see me on here creating these Candyland pieces probably late in the evenings. They finally settled down. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, baby Jesus. They finally settled down. You guys can see right how nice that's cleaning up. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that very much. My hubby's sharing. Send me a message. He's going to go crazy. Oh, my husband will start going crazy, sending me messages, and I didn't turn off my notifications. No, I didn't use, I used my straight edge, what is this? This is like an icing cutter or something. This one's from Hobby Lobby as well. I just used this and cut triangle. I used a 1/3 cup of clay, okay, rolled it out on the table, and then just cut triangle shapes out to form my triangles. Okay. It's if you go back and watch the replay and just kind of skim through it, Renee, you can kind of see how I did it, and it'll be easy for you to make one. I even worked on trying to clean up my phone today too, because I really want to work on tutorials. Hi, Eden. I really want to work on tutorials to be, to put onto YouTube. But my device says I don't have enough storage. So I was in my device today really cleaning it up, getting rid of a lot of old videos, a lot of downloads, a lot of old pictures, screenshots, different things that I have, because I take pictures of everything, guys. Receipts, orders, I screenshot, just pretty much everything. So I have thousands. I have like 9,000 photos in my gallery and videos and stuff. So my phones are like, yeah, my phones can't take it. My devices cannot take it. They're like exploding. So you guys can see there, right? Ooh, it's already looking cute. Cleaning that up. Okay, now for the other that's going to go in between, right? So on that one there, we're using the same thing. The 1 teaspoon, but I'm going 8 inches on that one. I went 8 inches on that one because I want it to be a little bit thinner. And I was actually able to get two out of it because I went 8. So, because I want my log to be thinner, I did the 1 teaspoon of clay and I went 8 inches long. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A little more. Oh yes, I put the video from last night. I put the video from last night on YouTube, so I was able to get that one. So I was excited about that. But I want to make tutorials. I can never say that word. So you guys can see, right? That is the other strip there, right? And that one is done in an 8 inch. It thinned out much thinner than the 6 inch. And we're just attaching it here to the middle part. And then just kind of go in and then just kind of smush them down just a little bit so that you can make sure that it sticks to the clay in the bottom. Right. And just one more, and then that completes that. So once you get over that repetitive thing of just putting the clay and doing the logs, I think the logs are what take the longest. Everything else is really fast. But you can do these in so many different colors, and you can put so many different things on top. You can dress them up, embellish them any different way you want. You could use a flash drive to, I know, I need to. Exactly, Katie, I need to. I need to do that. I really need to get more savvy with my device, with my, my technology, because there's so much media that I'm loading and working with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But compared to where I was a few years ago, guys, I'm I'm a techie whiz, I think, and compared to where I was, guys, because I was techie illiterate, like techie illiterate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh, I was terrible. I had no patience. That was my thing. Now I navigate pretty well, but yeah, I need to get a flash drive, like you said. That would definitely help me so much. So much. Yeah, growing my page definitely I had to evolve in getting and learning the different technical things about the FB, because you know, when you have these business pages, they do require a lot out of you. Hi, Carly. I am on late. We are making a lollipop, a Candyland lollipop. Okay, you guys are going to see that I have all of that in the middle, right? So don't fret about that, because we're going to just put and you can put white, or you can, I did pink, but I think I'm going to do this one in white, and then we're going to attach our pieces there to the middle. And then this one's going to be done just like that. Done. We're going to add we're going to do our cute sprinkling of the glitter. I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of the white. Do the tacky glue here, and then sprinkle the glittery fun. But before I do that, I'm going to make my little holly leaves really quickly here. I'm just rolling out a ball. It's kind of like a button, right? And this button, what it's going to do is going to clean up all of the ends of all my cuts, just like that. Clean that up really nicely. Boom, boom, pow. Done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make some holly leaves. I think I had it from my little smidges of clay from yesterday. I think I have some green. So we're going to use some of this Cool Mint neon green, and we're going to make holly leaves. I'm just going to spray this mold with a little bit of baby oil here. Hi, Gloria. What are y'all doing, my ladies? What are y'all doing, my ladies? All my ladies are here. So happy you guys are all here. Just condition this a little bit. I find if I condition and smooth out or create a ball before I put it into my mold, my piece just comes out so much more beautiful when I pull it up from the mold or pull it out of the mold. Okay, just like that. I did make 2 of these. Okay. Dun, dun. Oops, I got that too close to the camera. It's like glowing. Isn't that pretty? You're working on a nutcracker right now? Yay. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, friends. But yes. I can't wait to see your nutcracker, Gloria. How cute. It's time, y'all. It is time. I want to do Halloween, but it's like now I'm in Christmas mode and I have all of this Halloween behind me. Well, you guys can see all this Halloween. It's like Halloween overkill because I started way early, guys. I think I put my Halloween display up in July, or maybe late June. I don't even, it's been up. I like to have it up so long that I definitely get like, okay, now I'm done with you. I'm exhausted of you. We've had you up here for a few months. I've enjoyed the heck out of you, and I'll see you next year. Hi, Chris. Do you buy your clay colored or you do it yourself? I actually sell the clay on my Etsy shop at debbiesbrightedeas@etsy.com. I have 36 different colors when they're not sold out. Right now, we have had an amazing abundance of orders. So a lot of the colors are getting sold out, but do not fret because September 4th, it will all be replenished. But yes, no, they come colored, and it is an air dry foam clay, and it is amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. So here we have our 2 pieces of holly there. So now let's get the glittery fun going. Get the parchment paper. Let's put that over there. We're going to put this here. Let's add tacky glue, and then I'm going to start glittering. Yes, you do Christmas. Yes. And start in November. Don't be surprised if this background's not going to be changed really soon to Christmas, y'all. But I still have another whole thing I want to do in background. I want to dedicate a whole background to Ghost. So I think I'm going to do my background here behind me in my boos, because I have so many boos and I love boos. I love to make boos. So I think for the month of September, I think I'm going to go ahead and do boos. We're going to do I want to kind of do more of a pinkoween kind of thing. You guys saw that I put tacky glue all over. I think I need a little bit more on my larger cuts. And then I'm just going to smear with my finger before we start sprinkling the beautiful white glitter. And I'm just smudging the tacky glue. Of course, there's probably a better way to do this, right, with a brush, but y'all know I always resort to my fingers. I think I missed one of my... You can't wait to get the brown clay ice cream mold in the shirt. Oh, did you order? Jennifer, you ordered brown clay and ice cream mold in a shirt? Was that like the other day? Or was it now? What shirt did you order, Jennifer? What shirt did you order? Jennifer, can you tell me what shirt you ordered so I can kind of try to remember? Okay, so I have the tacky glue here all over everything, right? So now what we're going to do, we're going to use this really beautiful white that's in the shop. The light is so blinding when I put things up close. You ordered it today? What shirt was it? Was it the gingerbread cowboy? I'll have to look, Jennifer. After I get off of here, I'll go look. I'll go print what came through. So I'm just going to start sprinkling. This is the Chunky Baby, the sparkly white. There's 2 whites in the shop, guys. There's a matte white that sparkles really beautiful, but it's more matte. This one here looks very snowy, sparkly. I love the Chunky Baby so much because it has the chunks and it also has the fine in it. And it is absolutely beautiful. I know the camera doesn't do it any justice, but good night. It is so pretty. Okay, I'm just going to kind of pick this up like this so I can get the ends. I'm not sure if you guys can tell there, right? But it's so pretty. And y'all know glitter seals the deal. Once you get this glitter on, yes, you can go back and still add things, but you're going to have to add more tacky glue. But I just feel like it keeps the tacky glue from dripping. It just closes it all up and just completes the craft, right? When you do your glittering. Just like that. Ah! Pretty, pretty, pretty. Right? Okay. One more for good measure. Why not? We're just doing our little baking and cooking here. You've heard people talking about baby rhinestones? Is it the little bitty, like the 2 millimeter? Is it the 2 millimeter ones? Is that what we're talking about? The little tiny, tiny ones, like the micro? I know they're talking about micro ones, and then they're talking about, if you mean baby ones like a 2 millimeter, that's the really, really small ones. And guys, look at what I did. I just throw things everywhere, and my hollies just got stuck to each other. But hopefully it's gonna Separate. Oh, you did. Okay, so we have no problems here. Yay. But we're just going to put these here like that. Clay's nice and fresh. We have our 3 macarons that we made earlier, right? Cute. Instead of cherries, we're gonna do the macarons. And I'm just gonna put them in. Just attach them like that. Like I said, the clay is fresh. They're still very soft. Just like that. And the skewer, I did paint it with the Gold Bright from, it was this one. It was the Deco Art Gold Bright I painted the skewers with. So that's what that is. And then now we're just going to go ahead and put in our skewer. And there we go, my friends. We have a lollipop. A peppermint lollipop for you. So you can see my macarons want to move because they're fresh and they're sliding, right? But these are dry. These actually I made last year and I found them in a bucket and I was able to put them on. So these are nice and dry. These are still soft and fresh, but will dry. Ay, 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 don't move. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. But there we go, my guys, my friends. Shh, shh, shh. All done. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was really simple and fun. Like I said, probably the longest part, the dragged out part, is making the little logs. But once you get on a roll, it's it's fast and easy. But just following the measurements. Pris is not her name. My name is Debbie, and my shop is Debbie's Bright Ideas at Etsy.com. That is the name of my shop. This is my logo. So if you go on there and you see this, you'll see that there. I have lots of supplies, and hopefully you'll have fun shopping on there. I have clay, glitter, apparel, all different sorts of things at great, amazing prices. Thank you, my friends. I'm glad you guys enjoyed this one. I appreciate you. Thank you, Eden. Thank you, Ramona. Yes, Debbie's Bright Ideas. That is the name of my Facebook page and also my business. It's the measuring that I feel is why I can navigate through things so easily, guys. It's the measuring, because I feel like when you measure, you're just like, you already know what your next cut's going to be, the next size is going to be, especially if you're going to be repeating things. You just know I'm using the 1/3 for the dot for the triangle shape. I marked. You guys saw how I marked it with my cutter and then did the marker and then just put it in its place. And then did the logs and then did that. And it's just easy breezy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I love you all. Thank you all for hopping on this late with me. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your Saturday night. Go make some popcorn, watch a good movie, relax, do something relaxing and amazing for yourself, because it's already 10:25 here. It might be earlier for some of you, but it might be later for some of you. But nonetheless, have an amazing evening, my friends. And don't forget, tomorrow, every single day we want to spend time with Jesus, but especially on Sunday morning, it's just so amazing to give our Lord and Savior the honor and glory of all he deserves. And don't forget to do that, guys. Spend some time with Jesus every single day, but on Sundays, it's so amazing. I'll see you all, guys. I see y'all really, really soon, okay? I'm so happy you love it. You started measuring, you're making the gingy? Good. Good. I can't wait to see them. Post them in the group pages. I love to see y'all's crafts, guys. I love it. Have a great night, my friends. Bye. Don't move. Don't move, sucker.